thank y'all for coming, and welcome to another episode of Truth to Life, where we discuss real life issues that affect real life people in real everyday life. Well, in today's issue, you guys, we're going to discuss another topic that people have gotten reversed. It is just totally reversed, and because it's so reversed, it's so opposite, and has been for so long. It's a cliche that exists within society right now. You'll hear people mention it passively, but it's as though we've capitulated to accomplish some non-existent goal, because there's no way of accomplishing that goal when it's pursued in this manner. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I hope you got your pen and your pad. You ready? Come on, let's get it. Okay, you guys. Are you guys familiar with the cliche that says happy wife, happy life? So, what that means is do anything that you can, do everything that you can to keep your wife happy. And then, as a result, your wife will keep you happy, right? Well, it's been so dogmatic, and dogmatic is just a $5 word that means one-sided. So it's really just been so dogmatic for so long that people have got into their minds, and I mean beta males and women have had this so ingrained and pounded and programmed. It's been inculcated to such a degree in their minds that they actually believe that this is the truth, and this is not the truth. This is not the way that we are to live life and actually experience a happy and fulfilling relationship. Why, you ask? Well, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Here's the reason why. Anytime you treat, we're going to use your children. Let's say that you have a son and a daughter, right? And let's say that you just pour all of your love on this son and you barely give your daughter any attention. You give her some attention because she's there and she's your daughter, but all the good stuff, the bulk, goes into your son. Do you not think that she'll be able to notice that? Even though she is a child. Yeah. People recognize how other people treat people. People recognize how people treat them. We are all people, and we all want to be treated well. Well, here's the problem. If a guy is married, right? Let me use myself. Let's say if I have a wife, we have a family going, and everything is fine. She has the hats. She has to wear the hat of wife. She has to wear the hat of mother and employee, right? So she wears three hats. I wear a whole bunch more hats. We probably both wear a bunch of other hats. Well, while I'm in husband mode, my job is to make sure that my wife is faded. Faded basically means taken care of. It's slang to mean that she's taken care of, right? So as long as my wife is good, then my job is done with my wife. As long as my children are happy and satiated, is what I probably should have said, then that job is done with them. So my role means that at work, I gotta make sure that that's done to the best of my ability. Wifey is taken care of, kids are taken care of, bills are taken care of, and all the other responsibilities are taken care of, okay? That's me doing my job. But if my primary focus is on her, and her primary focus is on herself and the kids and all the other hats that she has to wear, then where is the satisfaction, the satiation for me, the husband? You see what I'm saying? So by us indoctrinating women over all of these years, tens of years, that, oh, okay, it's all about you. This is you, wifey, you gotta be this, and you gotta get this, and you gotta have this, and he has to do this, and they have to do this, and he has to cater to you. He has to give you candy and roses and gifts and compliments and on and on and on. Where is our support? Where is our compliments? Where is our encouragement? Where is our gifts? You see what I'm saying? Everything is geared. Even the media focuses on women. Do this for her, do that for her. Okay, what is that commercial about the jewelry? He went to Jared's. Okay, what about she went to Jared's? Why come she can't go to Jared's and get your boy a nice ring or something, or a piece and chain, or anything? It doesn't even matter what it is. It's the, like you guys always say, the thought that counts. The proverbial thought is what counts. That's what counts. Are you thinking about me, or are you thinking about the kids? Are you thinking about work? Are you thinking about your homegirls, your cousins, your friends, your family members? Are these the things that populate the dendrites in your mind, in your brain? You see what I'm saying? These are the things that have been fed to us as a society over the years, on top of years. Ladies, it can't be all about you. No, any relationship, regardless of what that relationship is, cannot be a one-sided relationship. It takes two to tango. It's a reciprocal relationship. There is no reciprocity in only one side being the receiver. It's a two-part thing. Two parties participate, two parties should benefit. So in your marriage relationship, you do things for your man, he does things for his woman. When you were in girlfriend-boyfriend stage, I'm pretty sure what was on your mind in order to secure the ring, because you're trying to get the ring, and as long as you want something, then everything is fine. You'll work for what you want. You'll understand that if you go to work and work for that paycheck, and you'll follow the rules to be employed at UPS or HEB or Wells Fargo or wherever it is that you work. You'll follow the rules for your employer, but you won't follow the rules for your husband. You won't follow the rules for your man. He's just some kind of additive. He's an appendage. He's an accessory. Really? Your husband is an accessory? Or, I'm sorry, you treat your husbands as they are accessories. But when you treat him as though he is a primary requisite of your life, then that's what changes the dynamics in how you move with him. See, people treat other people and things according to their level of requisite within their lives. So if you're not a necessary part of their lives, then they don't feel the need they don't feel the need. They're not compelled to do anything extra. They're not compelled to even do the fundamentals in most situations, which is the reason why the degradation of relationships happen. And that's the unavoidable, unspoken, obvious result of lack of attention. Anything that you do not maintain will atrophy over time. You ever hear people say, well, I just don't love him anymore. I'm just not in love anymore. Look, marriage is not about how you feel. Maybe at first, I give you that, partially, at first. But marriage is an agreement. It is a binding contract. That's what marriage is. You guys come together, you weigh the pros and the cons. Okay, she has this, that, and the other as far as personality characteristics that I enjoy, or personality traits that I enjoy. And she looks like this. Okay, this is the type of woman that I like physically. She caters to me in these ways, that way. Okay, so we as men, this is what we do. We have our list, we go down that checklist. Okay, check. She wins. She's got 90%. I can work with the other 10. Ladies, I'm pretty sure you do the same thing. Okay, he does this, that, and the other. He has these certain things, personality traits that I enjoy. He's a handsome guy. Rah, rah, rah. You go down with provider, protector, loves me. Okay, bet. Check. So you guys get married. After you get married, everything, this is really one of the major reasons why I've never been married, is because I've heard everyone, and this is prior to my being saved, before I actually linked up with Jesus, like for real, not just going to church, but for real. Well, they always say that after you get married, everything changes. And that's crazy to me because nothing should change. I mean, it's a ring. If anything, yeah, one thing should change. So I'll retract that previous statement. One thing should definitely change. The realization that this is no longer girlfriend and boyfriend, but that we are in a business. Marriage is a business, and you guys are binded by a contract in this business forever until you die. There's no loyalty anymore to the contract, to the actual commitment of the marriage itself. If I can't trust your word, then why would I enter into an agreement with you in the first place? See, that's what they call, biblically, God's word calls it a covenant. Marriage is actually a covenant, and there's blood that's a covering, it's an exchange. And do you know what that blood is? Well, the way that marriage is supposed to work according to God is that the woman is a virgin, and once the hymen is broken by the man, that blood covers that man.
Close your eyes, visualize,
his penis.
repeat after me.
And that recognition, that fact of what just happened with the blood is a binding contract. It's binding forever. That's why it's a contract written in blood. That's what the blood stands for. Don't take my word for it. Please look it up. That's the whole point. That's why women are expected, or not nowadays, especially with these modern women, but used to be expected, really traditional, biblical, Bible following women. That's how they live, and that's how their parents raised them to be, and that's what we believe, because that's what God commands. So that's how that's supposed to rock. And that's when you have a binding contract that lasts forever. And then that vision of longevity, that's when that takes place, and just, man, it's just so many different dynamics. But you cannot have that when you have no loyalty to the contract itself, as a result of not focusing on your husband and making your husband happy. So it cannot be happy wife, happy life. It has to be happy husband, happy wife, happy life. It can't just be only happy wife. The husband has to be happy too. This is not a one-sided thing. Look, when the wife is happy and the husband is happy because she's catering to him and he's catering to her on a day-by-day basis, on an ongoing, she makes sure those meals are there, everything is good. Now, I'm not saying that everything should be on the wife. It's the husband as well. He gives 100% of himself, she gives 100% of herself. But we normally understand, normally being the operative word here, we as men, we understand that. So we're going all in. Wives, you guys are the ones that reserved, and you got backup plans, and just in case it doesn't. What do you mean just in case it don't work out? Ain't no just in case it don't work out. Again, happy husband, happy wife, happy life. When you guys take care of each other because you made each other first in your minds and in your lives, my wife is first. After Jesus Christ comes my wife, she's first. After Jesus Christ comes my husband, he's first. That's how that's supposed to go. Those of you guys that don't believe in Jesus and don't have a relationship with him, don't know him, this is foreign to y'all, and y'all are just, no, that'll destroy a relationship. You can't put nobody before you. Yeah, okay, whatever. But anyway, this ain't for y'all. But so I'll just say, for you guys that are worldly, that don't have a relationship with God, then I'll just say, just put your spouse first. Women, put your husbands first. Men, put your wives first. And make that the way that you live your life every day, and you will see that there will no longer be an option for divorce. No, what does it say? No fault divorce. Come on, man, I wish I would. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why even do it? Why get married in the first place if it's just going to end in no, oh, it wasn't my fault, and it wasn't his fault. Stop it. To me, that's crazy. If we gonna do something, we gonna do it to the fullest and to the end. Whatever we got to do and however we got to do it, Divorce is not an option. That's not even a word that's present in our relationship. Period. Maybe about other people, but that's not part of our vocabulary within our relationship. It's not happening. I don't care what happens. We gonna work this out one way or the other. And that's how marriage is supposed to be, because that's the way that God intended it to be. So, with that being said, thank you guys for coming to the channel. I hope that you got a proper understanding of this, and I hope you're taking you some notes. So, again, thanks a lot. I appreciate the love.